And it's the you think it ain't when it is. You think it won't when it is. We are here. We are in motion. We got this thing and going down first lane. Yo, coasting. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, you know it's gonna be all right. Yes, it will. How y'all feeling, man? Daily Go Get 'Em show all up in your area. And it's the daily Go Get 'Em show. Yeah, let's get it down, y'all. So tonight on this Flashback Friday, thank God it's Friday, we are talking about, y'all ready? Are you down? Do you understand how it's going down? Will you be around? Are you on? Is it like that? Word is born. Yo, I'm about to warn y'all that things about to be hot. We blowing up the spots. We talking about things to talk about a lot. All right. So tonight we talking about when they threaten to expose you. When they threaten to expose you. Has anybody ever threatened to expose you? Have you ever threatened to expose somebody else? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? What are people talking about when they talk about, yeah, I'm expose you. Expose you. You know, ooh, there's some big secrets going down. You know, and a lot of people talk about this kind of thing, and a lot of people feed into this thing. But what's really good with that? Well, it's something that we need to take a look at, y'all. It's something that we need to take a look at. You understand what I'm saying? I dig your underdig. Did you understand where we coming front with this thing? Now, when they threaten to expose you, now my biggest question is, what are people doing before they decide to expose somebody? What's the opposite of exposing somebody? So before you expose them, what were you doing with them? That's what I need to know. Can you put me down with that? Oh, no. Yeah. But it's the daily Go Get 'Em show. So y'all get ready, because we're gonna talk about this tonight. We're gonna really get into it. First of all, I was always taught, my old heads always taught me, yo, don't make threats. Don't make threats or promises, because they're really the same thing when you coming at somebody. But do what you're gonna do and get it done through and through. So that's what we doing tonight. That's what we looking at tonight. That's what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business Show. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this your daily. The Daily Go Get It Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. How y'all feeling tonight on this Flashback Friday? Thank God it's Friday. We made it to another week. Did you get through it unscathed? Were you okay? Are you going to be all right? I'm really hoping that you be all right. Think I'm not. But yeah. So tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Business Show, we are talking about when they threaten to expose you. Like, what are people talking about when they say that they're going to expose somebody? Because I've heard people talk about it a lot. I've heard people say that they were going to expose somebody. I've heard people say a lot about that. What are you talking about? What are you really saying? What is somebody saying to you when they threaten to expose you? I'll expose you. What are you saying? I'll expose you. Like, so up until this time, I haven't been exposed. I just been out here. You know what I mean? I'm the invisible man out this thing. You the invisible man. You the invisible woman. We got invisible pets in an invisible house. Like Wonder Woman. Didn't she have an invisible plane? You know what I'm saying? They say people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw no stones. But even a glass house is not an invisible house. Ooh. A glass house is not an invisible house, baby. It's just a house that people can see. So I guess it's exposed all the time. and living in a glass house, is that a bad thing? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, if you already are exposed, if you are already exposed, can somebody expose you a little further? Now, all right, don't get me wrong. I think that we can probably agree that when somebody talks about exposing somebody, they're talking about showing the world the real them. My question, my concern is, well, when did you make the decision to show the whole world the real somebody? Like, when did it become your job? And when did you decide to take on your responsibility as the exposure, the exposer, the expose? Because a lot of people say it when they get mad at somebody, like, y'all expose your ass. Because I know who you are. I see you. I'm like, look at this shit. So what were you doing before you got mad and you decided to take on the responsibility of letting the world know who somebody and what somebody is? That's what we need to know. That's what I want to know. That's what we need to know. That's what you need to know. That's what we're going to get into. Talk about tonight. Get it to. Yo, we're going to get it right. Talk about it tonight. Friday night. Thank God it's Friday night. We going to get it right. Everything is going to be all right and okay. We're going to do this thing our way. Everything is going to go with this expose. But who's going to do the expose? Yo, Annette Davidson, #1 coming through. I'm glad you to hear that has fun. And T. Carey right is here for the night. Glad to have you in my sights. And my brother Ansel Jones, yo, all fly girls can't leave him alone. And my big sis Robin Ming. Thanks for coming on through. Time to do your thing. We going to get it right. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? Charlene. Good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on through. Glad to see you, boo. And Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily Dunlap in the house. Good to see you coming on out. When I see your eyes screaming, then I shout up. All my people all up in here. Yo, Carol Chamberlain, me favorita is there. What's going on, my dear? Everything is going to be all right for this year. Thank God it's Friday night. But we got to talk about being exposed on this motherfucking night. So, did I miss anybody? Oh, my fault. Valerie, Miss Green in the place. Good to see me. Have my eyes on your face. So what's up, y'all? Now, I know that y'all have all probably had friends, acquaintances, co-workers, club members, family members. They threatened to expose somebody, but what was they talking about when they said that they was going to expose somebody? What are you doing before you expose somebody? What are you just doing? Letting them be a secret? You letting them hide in the corners in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I heard people threaten to expose you. Keep fucking around with me, I'll expose your dumb ass. I'll let everybody know who you really are. The reason why exposing somebody is a threat because it's a trump card. It's a trump card. You can only expose somebody once. That's it. Once you ring the alarm, once you bring them out, that's it. You got one shot. So you better make sure that this one shot is a headshot. Because if you hit them in the body and it don't open up an artery and they don't bleed out, guess what? You're done. You're done. That's what's been happening with like 45 Donald Trump. The not my president. That's what's been happening. He's been getting exposed left and right, up and down, in and out. But none of that shit has mattered. Excuse me, y'all. None of that shit has mattered. So exposing him has not reached the people that it needs to have reached who will actually do something about the exposure. So that's why politically we've been having a tough time with this motherfucker. It's not that none of the stuff has stuck. It's just that none of the stuff has been effective. We already knew that he was a snake. We already knew that he wasn't no good. We already knew that he wasn't that bull. We knew it already. It wasn't a secret. We already knew that. But what we didn't know is how hard it was going to be to get people to switch sides, to open up their minds, to do something about the exposure. It's been tough and it's been very frustrating. So if that's been frustrating to a public figure like the President of the United States, you know how frustrating it could be in your personal life when somebody is either trying to expose you and they don't really have anything. See, with like Donald Trump, we've had real evidence. Like, yo, this is serious shit. And motherfuckers been like, well, I don't really care because I already knew. It's like exposing somebody as a cheater when their spouse or their lover already knows that they cheat, or they're already in an open relationship and you didn't know that shit. You didn't know. So you busy snitching and telling and all of that, and it's not working. You know why? Because you're not exposing anything that they didn't know already. So they're not going to do anything about it. So you running around like a chicken with your head cut off. It's not a good look, man. That ain't no good look. Ain't no good look. You know? So that's what we're working with. That's what we're dealing with. That's how it's going down. That's what So let's get into it. Because I'm interested to know, in your opinion, y'all opinion, what is exposing somebody? What does that mean? You know, because like I said, none of us are invisible. None of us can run around here as if we can close our eyes, and since we can't see anybody, nobody can see us. You know how little kids will do that. They'll be like, look, Daddy, I'm invisible. And we be like, yep, I can't see you. You got to open your eyes so I can see you. Look, Dad, out here, peekaboo. Be like, oh, there you are. And that's only if we're the type of parent that will actually play around like that with our children. A lot of people won't do that. They'd be like, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not even going to give you the wrong impression off the gate that that's going to be okay or that that's a useful thing. You know, but as a parent who wants to softly rear your children, teach your children, and expose your children to certain type of things, you will allow them to have their fun while you gently and gradually teach them. Instead of like putting the hammer down. Like, we're gonna keep it 100 from the gate. There are different ways to do this. And then Davis, the number one, says, I'm feeling like this show is about my earlier post, but I might be wrong. Who knows? Your earlier post. Well, I'm going to say you're wrong because I'm not sure what you're talking about. So what are you talking about? I'm curious. Like, what was the post about? Did you put up a post about exposing somebody? I don't roll raggy. let me know. Let me know. Because if I'm biting somebody's shit, let me, you know what I mean? Let me know. You know what I mean? I don't want to be subliminally taking somebody's ideas or whatever. At least let you get credit for it. Carol Chamberlain says, I have to agree with you, Omar. They have come with more powerful stuff to nail his. Listen. Oh, you said they have to come with more. It's like they don't really want to. It's like they don't really want to win outright. It's like they want to. Well, we want to beat them with the small stuff. Like what? If you don't fucking, look, it's like you want to beat him with the baked potato and sour cream. Like you better put the steak to that motherfucker. Put that porterhouse on that motherfucker. You're trying to beat him with side items and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some mashed potatoes, green beans, asparagus and shit. Garnish. You can't beat a motherfucker with no goddamn garnish. You need chicken, steak, lamb, pork. You need some meat. Bullshitting. They want a nickel and dime. We need bills. And what the fuck is all this change? Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, silver. What the fuck? Put a Ben Franklin on it. Stop playing. But even with all of that, what are you talking about when you're talking about exposing somebody? Because what we think that we're talking about or that they're talking about is revealing something about them that is not obvious to the public or to everyone who is involved. So what is that? But what is that? What do you mean? So is it that you're the only one who sees them? Like I can see if it was like if you're talking about exposing a particular fact about a person, if you know something about that person that they have done, that they have said, who they, whatever, and you want to expose that. Well, you are exposing that, but are you exposing them? Because I'm thinking that when you expose somebody, you know how we talk about some people being fake all the time. And if y'all ever notice, y'all don't hear me use that term a lot. Like this person is fake, that person is fake and all of that. You know why? Because I don't think that people are fake. I think that they do things that people don't know, but you can't be fake. If you are a liar, you're not fake. You are a fucking liar. That's all. That's who you are. You may be more truthful in the fact that you are showing that you are a big liar more than somebody else that appears to tell the truth all the time. But on the real, they may have multiple personalities. But even a person who has multiple personalities is who they are in each one of those personalities. So I don't know. I struggle with the whole fake thing. These fake motherfuckers. Like we often say that people are fake when they are not acting in a manner that we can respect. Like we don't respect. I don't like the way you are. I like the way that you showed me at first or before or at the time that pleased me. But I don't like knowing more about you. I don't like knowing more about you. I like what I knew before. This new information about you is making me uncomfortable. And I know that if other people found out about this shit, it would make you uncomfortable too. I'm going to expose you. But no, you probably don't expose a person then. You wait until they make you mad. That's why I'm like, so what were you... If you exposing them now, what were you doing all of that time before? You were sitting on your fucking hands, probably enjoying the whole ride. But since they done made you mad, like, all right, I've heard people say it. Okay, since you wanna play that role and all of that shit, okay, I'm expose your fucking ass now. You want to fuck around with me? I'm expose you. Oh, okay. So now that you mad, that's when the world deserves to know. But when everything was all good, when everything was all right, when you were getting whatever you wanted or whatever, then it wasn't your responsibility to expose somebody. But well, hold on, y'all, hold it, hold, slow down, partner, slow down. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what it means to expose somebody. What, you know, when they threaten to expose you, what are they really saying? And has anyone ever threatened to expose you before? People have threatened to expose me plenty of times. And I always tell them, do what the fuck you got to do and hurry up. Because like I said, they only got one shot. One fucking shot. It's like when you get into a fight. And you throw your best punch and you don't knock that motherfucker out. And it don't even seem like your best punch has phased them. Now your ass is demoralized and you're going to get your ass whooped. You know why? Because you know you can't hurt the person. What are you going to do now? You already shot your best shot. You threw your hardest, most effective punch. If you couldn't knock him out with that punch, you're done. And this motherfucker is coming. All you can do really now is bob and weave. You scared to hit again because you wound up. Gave him the Sugar Ray Leonard. Bow. Shit is real out here, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? The beauty I could not see Cherry. What's going on, beauty I could not see Cherry? He makes people sit in front of that TV like it's a soap opera and a cliffhanger every goddamn day. I gotta tune in today to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Tune in today to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Tune in today to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Beg, steal, or borrow. No sorrow, yo. I can't stand this motherfucker. Can't wait for him to die. Like J.R.U. and yeah. Like J.R.U. and Like J.R.U. and yeah. The bad guy makes me feel some kind of way. Like Remington Steel Word. And like the Undertaker or some kind of heel in the WWE. Yo, I can't see you. You can't see me. I'm exposing this motherfucker, see? But once I eat my last meal, how the fuck am I going to feel? And that's why they've been bullshitting. But in the midst of them bullshitting, they can be exposed too. And they know this. What happens when they get exposed as just being an opportunistic TV station that's just trying to get money? So they selling information when it looks like they're giving it away for free. Look, ain't no real good guys in this shit. It's just bad guys and worse guys. There are bad guys and worse guys in this whole equation. You feel what I'm talking about? So let's get into it. Y'all can call into this show. Y'all know what it is. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. Yo, totally uncensored show. You can call into the show. Express yourself. Express your passion in any form of fashion. You want to curse? You can curse, cuss, swear. You can scream, holler, yell. All you got to do is give us a little intel and make sure you be a little respectful. Well, if you can't handle that, well, you know what I mean? Just don't yell all in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Daily Go Get a Missing Show. Let's get into it. Okay. The beauty I cannot see Cherry says, I'm different. I'm different things to different people. Every circle don't cross. Some circles might be surprised to find out different details about me. That makes you a regular person. I mean, I don't really know anybody that's exactly one way all the time. That's not an easy thing to be, because that would probably go against everything that you have learned, every experience that you have had, whatever. What matters though is how you touch people with each one of your personalities or your facets or your assets or your indistinguishable innuendos and it's they're just things about us that people may take time to learn. They may need time to learn these things. It ain't for everything ain't for everybody. But what we're talking about tonight is when somebody takes time out to highlight a particular thing that you have been doing. And I just want to know, what have you been keeping a secret before you decided to let somebody else? I mean, before you decided to expose that about somebody else. Like, let's put it out there, y'all. Is there a difference between exposing somebody and telling on somebody? Is there a difference between exposing somebody and snitching? Is there a difference? Is there a difference between exposing somebody and snitching? Are you not snitching when you expose someone? Because remember, when you expose somebody, it's supposed to be not for you. It's supposed to be for the good of the community, the good of society, the good of all that are involved. I'm exposing them. People need to know this information. They think that somebody is giving them something that they're not really giving them. They're stealing from people. They're hurting people. They are deceiving people. They're wrong. So they was wrong all that time that you knew. But now that you're mad, you all in your feelings. Now you want to get into it. You want to get into it and get involved. I worked at this job before. Now, one thing that I am at every job that I have ever worked on is I'm transparent. Like, what I do at my job, I can stand by. I don't have no side deals going on. I don't have none of that. Oh, yo, if they found out about this, then you would be in a whole lot of trouble. In other words, even though I may have things that I keep separate, I don't have anything that I couldn't explain and hold my head high like, and fuck is you talking about? So what? I haven't broken any rules. That's for motherfucking sure. And if you think that I have, let's go to the book. Let's go to the book right here and let's talk about it. Nothing. I don't allow anybody at any job that I've ever had to have one up on me. A lot of people do that shit. But at this one particular job, I had a crew. These was my boys. I worked at a warehouse. I worked at a warehouse up in North Jersey. It was really like northern central Jersey. Anyway, so at this job, I had a crew that I managed. And, everything was cool with us. Well, people started hating on it, and they started poisoning motherfuckers one by one. Well, O is doing this, and O is doing that, and O is doing this, and O is doing that, and this. And he's really, and they was like going around telling them that I don't know what the fuck be happening at jobs that motherfuckers, like, what can you really tell about a motherfucker if he is, unless they stealing outright? What do you really have on people? But anyway, so the dude wasn't one of my guys wasn't doing his job. It's one of the pitfalls of when you get too cool with certain motherfuckers. When I've noticed that when you're in a leadership position and you start getting too close and too cool with motherfuckers, then they think it's okay for them not to do no work. It happens all the time. So I've had to learn over the years to tell you what, me and you cool, but we work cool. We work cool. Back then, I didn't understand all of that. So we was work cool and we was after work cool. We was call each other at night and bust it up cool. And that's where I had to learn my lesson. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's a hard lesson to learn because you see other people at work and it seems like they can just be social and they can hang out with each other, go to happy hour. They get cool with each other, kids, and that's a beautiful thing. But evidently, I'm not eligible for all of that because sometimes that's just not the move. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all doing dirt with each other. Because one thing I've learned about being in groups, being in cliques, being in gangs, y'all gotta have equal dirt on each other. You can't have a situation where somebody in the group ain't doing nothing wrong. Because if somebody ain't doing nothing wrong, he's an informant. You understand what I'm saying? He must be an informant. When we smoke weed, he don't smoke no weed. When we drink on the job, he ain't drinking. When we go steal time, he don't be coming. So if he ain't drinking, he ain't smoking, he ain't stealing no time, he got to be telling, because I can't tell on you. You can't tell on me. You know why? Because me and you doing the same thing. So if you tell on me, you got to be telling on yourself. But this cat over here, he don't do none of the shit that we do. He's an outcast. He's an agent. He's the one we got to look out for. That motherfucker probably only just wants to make sure he keeps his job. But anyway, so the lesson that I had to learn was I had to take this boy to discipline him. And here was the thing. I wasn't taking him in there to write him up. I just took him to the manager because I was a team lead. I took him to the manager and it was like, listen, I just want you to, I had already set it up with the manager. I said, listen, I want you to bring my man. I'm going to bring my man in here because he getting a little big for his britches or whatever. He acting crazy. And so I just want you to, give him a little warning, give him a little talking to. Because when I went into the manager knew our situation. He was like, ain't that one of your stars? He was like, yo, Omar, ain't that one of your stars? He said it like that. That's one of your stars, ain't it? People, the streets is talking. They all knew. I was like, yeah, but just because he's one of my guys doesn't mean that I won't discipline him. He got to still do the work. I'm going to look bad if he don't do the work. And my manager was like, yeah, I know that. So he was seeing that I was 100%, or at least I was passing, maybe 85 or whatever. But anyway, when I brought the boy in, I was like, all right, I got to take you in to see the boy. He was like, yo, you don't want to do that, oh. I was like, I don't want to do what? He was like, you don't want to take me in there? He was like, yo, because you'll be exposed. I said, I will. I said like that. I said, I will. He said, yo, you'll be exposed. I said, all right, well, look, we going in there. Expose me. Tell him whatever you know. Empty it out. Needless to say, this was the end of our good relationship. Everything changed after this. But that's what he said. He said, you'll be exposed. And I was surprised when he said that, like, motherfucker, what are you going to say? First of all, I lived in Philly. I got to drive an hour and a half to get to where they are. I'm not hanging around in Perth Amboy and Linden and all of those areas, New Brunswick and all that old shit. I ain't from around here. Shit, I got an hour and a half, almost 2 hours on my way here, and an hour and a half, almost 2 hours going home, depending on traffic. I wasn't really with the bullshit. So when we got in the office, I said, all right. And I told my manager, I said, I think my man has something he wants to tell you about me. I said, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell him. And the boy was like, He ain't had shit. And I pulled his card. He was pump faking. I knew he ain't had shit because I know I ain't do shit. It wasn't nothing he was going to be able to say. I never let them slack off. I never let them bullshit. I never gave them bullets to put in their gun. So they wasn't going to be able to shoot shit with blanks that they bought themselves. But he caught my attention when he said, I'll expose you. You'll be exposed. You'll be exposed. Fuck is you talking about? It's a fucking job, man. This ain't the fucking mob. This ain't the cops. Ain't nobody getting locked up here. Just, you got to be able to prove whatever you come with anyway. The same way I could prove that you wasn't picking those orders the way you supposed to be fucking picking those orders. Now I can prove that. All we got to do is take your RF gun and look in the motherfucker. Or actually, the screen will tell you, like, your shit's supposed to be in the blue, you in the yellow. You lucky you ain't in the red. You understand what I'm talking about? All right. So, but when you are not exposing somebody, what are you doing? Are you helping them out? Are you joining in with them? Are you just going along? Are you just sitting on your ability to be able to blackmail them or extort them? Because I'm thinking, like, if it's something really serious, you gonna keep that secret for them? You gonna ride out? You gonna let that ride? Like, if you knew somebody was a pedophile, are you gonna hesitate to expose them soon as you find out? Or you just gonna chill like, well, he better not come out his face wrong with me, because I'll let him know, I'll let the world know how much he liked them young girls. Like, you gonna wait for that, son? You gonna sit on that? Somebody's daughter, somebody's son could be directly affected by that. You going, okay? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, that don't seem like a good look to me. That don't seem like a good look to me. So what are you doing before you expose somebody? What are you doing? What are you letting happen? Annette Davis says, I was talking about the black people in the group that are suspect, that claim to be pro-black and woke but dead sleep, posting shit that's anti-black. Oh no, I definitely wasn't talking about that. Nah. I guess what I'm talking about is more, it's a little bit more personal. It's more personal. But I guess if they not real, if you claim to be pro-black and you acting in certain kind of ways, you kind of exposing yourself. So I'm talking about what happens. What's the mindset of somebody who threatens to expose somebody else? Annette Davis, the number one. Have you ever been threatened to be exposed by somebody? Has anybody ever threatened to expose you? Like, basically, I'm going to tell on you. You've been messing around with such and such as man, and I'm going to tell it. And that's why I asked, is there a difference between exposing somebody and snitching? Is there a difference? Because there does seem to be a slight difference depending on the exposer or the snitcher or the teller. Carol Chamberlain says jealousy can cause someone to want to expose you too. Yeah. 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 Let's say I'm cheating on my girl, but I take my man with me and hook him up with whoever I'm cheating with, their friends. So I'm cheating on my girl, and you know I'm cheating on my girl, but you don't say nothing because you getting some ass, you know what I mean, on the side, because it's like, all right, I got a friend, yo, hook my friend up with one of your friends. You know what I'm saying? He's my ride. I can't get to you if he don't take me, and you know I want him to feel good about taking me. So hook him up with one of your friends, one of your hoe friends. Don't make him have to struggle. Don't make him have to struggle. Make sure, you know, gave me the sign. I gave him the cue. Pick me up in the BMW. So as long as he getting some ass, everything is going to be all right. Because he ain't cheating. I'm cheating, right? I'm the one who's cheating. He's enjoying the spoils of my cheating. And it'll be all good until me and him get in an argument. Me and him getting a disagreement. Now I'm out of pocket. Then it's like, it'd be messed up if your girl found out that you was cheating. That's kind of dumb shit that niggas say. It'd be messed up if your girl found out that you was cheating. By the time a cat say that, he already been snitching. Because he talking about exposing you. He just exposed himself as a fucking rat. As a fucking ungrateful, disloyal, bitch ass nigga. That's what he's just exposed himself as. But it might work on you because you've been so worried about your girl finding out that you probably be like, now you know you got a rat on your hands, you know you got a snake on your hands, but the good sometimes outweighs the bad. Like, I'ma just calm down, you know what I mean? He's just mad, but I don't want him to. He do know a lot about me, and see, you put yourself in a position to get ratted on, told on, snitched on, exposed. Yeah. Oh, Carol Chamberlain says, to me, there is no difference between the two. I'm struggling with it too, Carol. I'm struggling. And believe, she says, Robin, that's the pettiness in them when they wait. And really, they really were never your friend, especially if they was set on waiting to expose you. Okay. Robin Ming says he's a spy for the job. The spy. Man, I encourage everybody. Who likes to come to work to get in trouble? The place where you go to make a living, to keep food on your table, a roof over your head, and clothes on your back. Why would you want to be in trouble there? Like, I don't understand why motherfuckers put themselves in certain positions. Like, for what? You here to eat, dog. Eat. Sit at the fucking table and eat. You want to confuse the menu. You want to fuck the menu up. Well, you know, shit. I'm tired of eating. I'm tired of eating the same shit every week. We got to do something to change this menu. Like, motherfucker, this is what they serve. You don't like the menu, go eat at another restaurant. No, they can just change what they eat, what they serve here. I'm like, okay. And you gonna make that decision for them? Okay. I don't know, man. In many ways, my hard-headed ass do certain things to complicate my life. But at the same time, there are certain things that I'm like, this gotta be easy. Because anything I do every single fucking day gotta get easier. It has to. It has to. So he said, it was all good just a week ago. Now you changed. Word. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, man? How you feeling now? How you doing now? Isil said they pulled a 69. 6'9". 6'9". 6'9". All right. Emily said Crystal McIntyre. No. That's Crystal Johnson. She got a mom last name. Hey, yo, Johnson. Hey, yo. Whatever, man. I know that yawn was a kitty cat roar. Word. Ansel says somebody snitched on me to cover up. I called him 40 Cent. The supervisor said I don't like rap music, but the guy's name is 50 Cent. I said, yeah, but he tried to die. Word outside. Word. I saw that coming. That's what's up. That's hot. Carol Chamberlain said, or he started catching feelings for your girl, like feeling sorry for you. I seen that too. I've seen that shit. Like, well, you know, he got a good woman at home and he doing her wrong like that. I'm like, you fucking pussy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Carol, you're right about that one, though. Yeah, well, you know, she loyal to him. You know, she be doing all this stuff for him, and he just out here running around. I'm like, okay. I mean, and the way he's right, but that wasn't your business before, nigga. What's taking you so long? Well, you know, like I don't really want to be in nobody's business. It's not really my business. You're right. And any way you cut it, any way you slice it, it ain't your business. But when you get mad enough, you gonna make it your business, right? Yeah, I'm just saying, if it was any other girl, I wouldn't care. But if it was just one of those chicken heads he messed with, if it was just one of his little side chicks, if it was just one of those little ratchet, but whatever. Yeah, it wouldn't matter, but, and then, listen, let me just put it this way. Just like Ansel said, these motherfuckers ain't 50 Cent. They surely ain't 100%. You know, and it's always the cats who act like they so 100, they so loyal, bros over hoes and all of those bullshit. It's always them that are the worst. They are the worst because they bout that life. You know, anything for attention. Well, you know, pillow talking ass, snitching ass niggas. Pillow talking at, but we talking about exposing somebody. You be exposed. We want to see you, man. You get exposed. You've been out here putting on airs, being all fake. I'll expose you. For real. You gonna expose somebody for real. Word mother, for real. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. I haven't reminded y'all tonight. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show and make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the, and we are talking about when they threaten to expose you. What are they saying when they threaten to expose you? They threaten to expose you. Snitching ass motherfuckers, but you only a snitch when you mad. You not a snitch. You 100% and loyal when everything is going your way. But when things ain't going your way, you take a snitch day off. I'm sorry. You take a loyal sick day. You take a loyal sick day. I can't be loyal today. I'm sick. I can't be loyal today. No, I'm sick. Yo, I'm going to take some time to ride dick. I'm going to make sure that I grow me a pussy because you pushed me. You made me mad, and I'm going to do what I got to do, and I'm going to make you mad. I'm going to make you mad, and I'm going to put you out there, and everybody going to be prepared to be scared, and you need to look out for the guard. You know what I'm talking about. I'm about to expose you real hard. This is kind of like 20, 60 minutes in Geraldo. You know what it all go. And I'm on my job. I beg, steal, rob, and borrow. And okay, wait. What's going on, Blog Talk? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I heard that sound of death, and I have a call on the line. Oh man. Well, call on the line had area code 408, and they dropped. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, caller. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can bring him in. I can't because we not. Caller with the last number is 2968. Are you there? Hold on. Because we not on. And I know they dropped that. Hold on, let me see. Okay, wait. Let me see who we're working with here. Let me see what we can do. Wait a minute. Oh, slow down. Let me see. Wait a minute, man. Ah, man. Hold on. We're going to see. All right. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see what'll happen if I refresh the page. Let me see if I can get a young refresh up in this motherfucker. Get young refresh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Come on, girl.
Now, press 1. It appears that the host has already dialed into this show. Only one host is allowed per show. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
I know that this problem will fix itself in a few minutes, but in the meantime, I know he doesn't hear anything. But there's nothing I can do. So what I'll do is I have their number, and when Blog Talk comes back alive, I will call that person back. So if you're listening on YouTube now, when the site comes back up, I'll call you back. So let me do this. All right. You go. All right, y'all. And in the meantime, in between time, let's keep it going. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. All right. The beauty I could not see, Cherry says, I told before at work, and I became the black sheep. A gentleman was sexually harassing me to the point where I was having anxiety. I will keep it to myself. You'll keep it to yourself. That's definitely not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody was harassing you at work, you have every right to protect yourself, to keep yourself safe, especially at work. Like, nah, that's not the exposure that I'm talking about. I see what you're talking about, but that's not exposing somebody, and that's not threatening to expose somebody. If somebody is sexually harassing you, let's say you did threaten to expose them. I can't find any fault with that. None. Not a little bit. Not one bit. What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Just milling around. All right. Annette Davis, number one, says, yes, I have had someone threaten to expose me, but they exposed something that someone already knew. That bitch was new to the scene. She got cursed the fuck out, but not by me, by the person she told. I got 4 words for that. That's what she get. That's what she gets. 4 words. 4. That's what you get for fronting. That's what I'm saying. This whole like I said, when you try to expose somebody, you only have one shot. You better make sure that you make it count. You get one. Ha! You got no boat, you got no rap, but you want to battle. It's like having a boat, but you've got no paddle. Cause I never pause. I say it because I don't break in stores, but I break all laws. Shout out to Chuck D and PE. PE forever, baby. Public enemy forever. Robbie Ming says she says I would have exposed the person instead of making myself sick with anxiety. Exactly. Emily says okay about Crystal. I stand corrected. Johnson. No, her real name is McIntyre. I would never let my kids have their mama name. No, I don't care what nobody think about that. Shit. You want that child support money? Yeah, but I have my last name. Oh, it don't really matter. Yes, the fuck it do matter. It's not an option. I don't make kids with other people's last names. I don't. Like, I only make kids that's mine. I don't make kids that belong to somebody else. But that's their mother. Like, you got a DNA test for that? I took one, had a mother take one. I don't know. How we know they can switch the baby at birth? Baby look like me, not you. Anyway, Valerie, she says, my brother told me about a job, but I got it on my own. Somehow my cousin came along and got her a job and snitched that I was related and got fired. He got suspended. God damn. Yo, Val, let me read that again. My brother told me about a job, but I got it on my own. Somehow my cousin came along and got her a job at the job and snitched that we was related. And Valerie got fired and he got suspended. God damn. That's that bullshit. Bobby Hill Cisse, Barbara Hill Cisse, Bobby Cisse is in the place. Yo, no play. How you feeling, man? It's good to see me some you. Happy Flashback Friday. Happy Thank God It's Friday. Yeah, we're going to start over. You say good evening. Word up. Okay. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. Good to see you. My eyes on you, too. Word. Alrighty then. So, Wait a minute. You got a different name in here? Who's Phoenix? Is it Phoenix in here? Who's Phoenix? Phoenix. I'm seeing Phoenix. Is it Phoenix? Did I miss something? I'm seeing okay. What's Phoenix? Okay. The Phoenix. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix lifestyle. I didn't see her. What's going on, Phoenix lifestyle? Good to see you. Word up. Thanks for coming through. Word up. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. That Fight the Power 2020 thing is hot. Oh, yeah. With Nas on it. Yeah, that thing, right. Yeah, that thing is hot. Yeah, that's hot. That's dope. That's that. All right. I remember you. Of course, I remember you. you know, I mean, what you talking about? What I'm talking about? But yeah, when you talk about, you know, threatening to expose somebody, I just want to know what is happening with a person before you decide. What are you doing with a person before you expose them? Are you just riding with them? Are you just tolerating them? Are you just letting them run amok or whatever? You know, because I'm very suspicious of people who only do the right thing when they get mad. That's just like, you know how some parents only parent when their children make them angry. So you can't discipline on a consistent, regular basis. But when they make you mad, that's when you start taking the initiative about certain things and start pulling back on certain things and stop spoiling unapologetically. Like, you can love your kids and still do right by them. I don't see how a person could get that fucked up. I don't know, but it happens. It happens. Annette Davis says, my mother told me, one of my boyfriends a long time ago in the 80s, that he didn't need to be with me because I wasn't good enough for him and that he deserved better. So what was the exposure though? Did she expose you for not being a good girlfriend? No. I have known parents who told on their sons. It's not very often that you hear a mother tell on her daughter, but I've definitely heard it with mothers doing it to their sons, like telling their sons' girlfriends, like, listen, you don't need to be with my son. I know you love him. I love him too. But where you are in your life right now, you need to go find somebody for you. He's not the one for you right now. He has some work to do before he can be for you. I've heard mothers do that. Now, is that an exposure? Is that an expose? Maybe. You know, she may have just been doing the sisterhood thing and looking out for the cookout. But here's the thing. Most mothers who have done that, it didn't fucking matter. It ain't matter. Because the girl was all in. You know, she waited till this chick had a baby in her belly. She had a baby in her stomach. Seed growing like fuck. Like, that chick ain't going to listen right now. Somebody got to help raise this kid. Or she was just so in love that she ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, Mom, I understand, but hopefully you just hating right now. He loves me. He does me right. And I love the way that he lay in the pipe. He loves me. He doing me right. And I love the way that he's laying the pipe. He loves me, doing me right. And I can't get enough way to lay that pipe. He loves me and doing me right. I can't get enough way of the right. Yo, he loves me and doing me right. I can't get enough the way he's laying the pipe. He loves me and doing me right. I can't get another way. He's laying that pipe up. He loves me and doing me right. Come on, baby, get in the bed, lay the pipe in here. He's a pipe layer, a rhyme sayer. He be doing the thing, and I know he's a player, but he's playing the game with me. It's me and him against the world. No, baby, don't you see? He loves me, he's doing me right. He's gonna lay that pipe for me tonight. He's laying, he's playing, and I'm playing too. What you saying, boo? Hey, yo, I gotta ride with the situation. Got a baby all up in my stomach, you know. I can't stop right now. Yo, it's really, 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 really going down. I'm 5 months in. I can't stuff that baby back out. It's going in. I said he loves me. He doing me right, and I love the way that he be laying that pipe. He loves me, and he be doing me right, and I can't get enough the way he be laying the pipe. 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 What you know? What you know? Y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing. Norris Hill says, I called somebody's bluff on the paternity tip 11 years after the fact. God damn. Yeah, son. Damn. And that says, I wasn't a good girlfriend at all, but I was 19 or 20 years old. Carol Chambers says, I said, yeah, a really new one. Laying pipe. Yo, you like that song? Yo, Dana, you dig it? Emily said number one hit. That David says, so here we go with the remix. Y'all know that song? That song was dope. Man, fuck, let's do it again. He loves me, and he be doing it right, and I can't get another way. He's laying the pipe. I say he loves me, and he be doing me right, and I love the way that he be laying the pipe, and he loves me, and he be doing me right. I can't get enough. Come on, baby, lay the pipe, and lay the pipe, baby. Yo, you a pipe layer, yo, you a rhyme sayer. I know you a player, and I ain't mad at you right now. As long as you pull my panties down, yo, how did I live my life without you? Yo, when you're laying the pipe, you know what to do. You are a master plumber, and I can't wait to get some of you tonight, baby. You be doing me right. You be lying to me. I can't see it like that. See, yeah, cause you be laying the pipe, and I be like, oh my God, tonight is the night to make me your woman. Yeah, cause he be laying the pipe and he be having me on one. All right, y'all. Okay. And then David says the male version of wet ass pussy. I can't take it. No, chill. We about to get up out of here in a minute, son. Hey, yo, Blog Talk did me dirty tonight. Normally it come back online. It ain't come back online tonight. It's all right though. Talking about exposing somebody. Listen, if you're gonna expose somebody, make sure that the shot that you shoot is a headshot. You don't want to fuck around. If the shot that you shoot is not a headshot, it's not going to kill him. And hurting them may not be good enough because you let them come back and now they're going to crush you. You can best believe that when they shoot you, they're going straight for the dome. Now, of course, some people have survived a headshot, but you know what? They was never the same, though. They was never the same, though. I mean, you could argue that a body shot, you're never the same either. Valerie says that shit was fucked up. I don't speak to her to this day. Who does that dumb shit? You know what I've learned over the years, Val, and I know you've learned it too. Some people just have to let everybody know that they're down. You know what I mean? It's not even about you being a celebrity or a superstar or anything like that. If you are an influential person, if you're just the type of person that people like or gravitate towards you, People want to associate themselves with you. They want to associate themselves with you. And you don't understand it. You're like, yo, it would be better if we just kept everything separate. But they like, people got to know that me and you are romantically linked, or not necessarily romantically linked. They need to know that we are somehow connected to each other. We are joined at the hip in some kind of way. Sometimes it's beneficial. A lot of times it's not. Laura Janus says ban TikTok. Okay, ban it. I hope you're not saying ban it because of 45 though. I don't know. TikTok. I never used the shit. Where all my TikTok users out there? TikTok. I don't use that bullshit. I ain't with it. But welcome to the show. Welcome. All right, let's do these birthday shout outs, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people born on this glorious September 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are. Happy birthday to you, Patty. Very active and supportive of the local comedy scene. And my girl Ivy Frierson, go get her. Ivy Frierson turning 52 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Felicia Dillard, Fee. Happy birthday to you, Felicia. And last but not least, man. Oh my fucking goodness. This fucked me up today. Last but not least. And I gotta do this. Would be turning 50 years old today. My girl Kendra Byers Hunter. God damn it. All right. So on shows before, I told y'all about a good friend of mine that I went to Penn State with. And she had fell into a coma about 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. So I would go by her page to see if there had been any progress year after year after year. I would go by her page, see like, damn, like, because her birthday would come up just like now, and I would give her a birthday shout out. So, you know, she was a member of the Sigma Gamma Rho for sorority, you know, black sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho. She's a soror. And so I could have sworn the last time I checked her page was sometime earlier this year, but evidently it wasn't. I could have sworn I went by there, but I wouldn't see no progress. And I would see people asking intermittently, like, yo, is Kendra doing any better? And they were saying, no, she's a vegetable. So I went by the page today because it's her birthday today, or would have been her birthday today. And I saw the fucking obituary. And the obituary says that she died December 15th of 2019. I was like, God damn. Yeah, that shit got me feeling some kind of way. Kendra was good peoples. She really, really was good peoples. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give her a posthumous happy birthday shout out, a super heavenly birthday shout out. You know what I mean? I miss you. And I hadn't seen Kendra since 1993. She graduated in 92, but I think she came back up school. And when Facebook first came out, we connected with each other. Just, you know, through Messenger, whatever, Facebook, whatever, back then. So, yo, Kendra, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you are, you was a very good person. You know, she worked in health and human services. So she, you know, service was her thing. She was good people though. And I'm really, 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 really going to miss her. And I already do. So, you know, that's how it goes. But anyway, happy birthday to all of y'all. And anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious glorious. September 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey, yo, listen, hey, yo, feel me. Exposing somebody, what does it mean when they threaten to expose you? What do you mean when you threaten to expose them? Do you know? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you exposing them to? Do you know? I told on your black ass because I was mad. I said I was going to let you know you were fucking around with a dad. I know you don't want me to say nothing, but I'm a snitch. It just so happens I'm about to go out like a bitch. Do you know where you're going to? Do you know the person that you are exposing them to? Are you exposing who? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for when you're going out like a stank ass no good whore? What are you exposing them for? Do you know? Don't get me wrong, y'all. It's not like I'm on the side of the person that may be doing wrong, but my thing is, don't wait until you get mad at somebody to go ahead and bring the hammer down on them. If you're real, show that you're real. If somebody is doing something that is going to adversely affect a bunch of people, when a bunch of people are thinking that this person is really being helpful towards them, why wouldn't you let that out? Go ahead, drop it. You can't be called wrong when you're doing the right thing. But if you have to question whether you're doing the right thing by exposing somebody, you already know. You already know. Oh. Yeah. Barbara Hill CC says very creative. You sang that and you can't stand Diana Ross. I like Diana Ross songs. It's just she can't sing. That's all. She had the best songs. I said she did. She had the best writers, best producers. She had classic hits. She just couldn't sing them shit. That's all. Do you know who you? All right, y'all. Let's get on up out of here, y'all. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. Y'all know what it is. We will be back right back in the place 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So make sure y'all come through. You know what I mean? Get that kind of shout out and get your shine, baby. 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 We be back tomorrow 11 o'clock. No maybes. And once again, heavenly birthday, Kendra Byers, because she survived by 4 children. She had 4 babies. Four babies. All right. Let's get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on up out of here. All right, I want y'all to have a good night. Listen, if y'all going out tonight, you know, because people do still go out, you know, and we in this pandemic, but some people get that cabin fever and they said, shit, as long as it's an outdoor activity, we going to go and do our thing. Well, if you want to go out and do your thing, all I want you to do is be safe. Be safe and cognizant of the risks that are involved out there. And, you have your fun, but there's nothing wrong with being safe and having fun at the same time. And safety to me, and safety and security is fun to me because that allows me to be able to relax and have fun. So I'll get with y'all later. Don't forget, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that like button. Somebody playing around with the like button. I saw 11 and then 12. What you do? But I saw 12 and then it went back down to 11. Ooh, somebody like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this liking. Hit the like button, y'all, if you haven't hit the like button yet. Subscribe to the show if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Share the show if you haven't shared the show yet. See y'all tomorrow, 11. Peace. All right, let me get Blog Talk on up out of here. I'll holler at you, Blog Talk, even though y'all fronted on me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was dishing. I'll holler. Peace, y'all.